So today we're going to be getting the first grind to the first main goal in this account, and that's 99 fire making. And to get 99 fire making, we're going to spend the whole time at Wintertot from 50 to 99. But we're not going to go to Wintertot without being prepared. So, introducing the Wintertot checklist. Oh yeah, just breathe it in. That's a lot of requirements. And you might be asking, why would you need those levels to go to Wintertot? Well, pretty much. So you've got 50 fire making, we need to actually do Wintertot. We want rune axe because our woodcutting level is not going to be the greatest, as you can see, 61. We want 61 because that means it increases our chances for a dragon axe drop, which is probably what we want to go to Wintertot for. Like, that is the big thing. We need that dragon axe. And then we have 50 crafting and 50 mining. This is because the drops you get at Wintertot actually scales off the levels you have in these skills, just with 61 woodcutting. So just to increase the ores we get and the crafting materials we get, like gems and stuff, we need to have higher levels because we can't go there with like 20 crafting, which I think is what it is at the minute. And also, I want to try and increase the herbivore and fishing level because it's 76 fishing, you unlock sharks. So I'm assuming that this means you get more shark drops. I could be wrong, but this is what makes sense according to the wiki. And then herbivore, just to get better herbs, but I'm not really too sure how easy it is to turn herbivore yet. So we'll have a look at that before we go to Wintertot. But yeah, that's the plan. Let's see how long it takes me to get all these goddamn requirements. Actually nearly missed this random event, but it looks like... What door did you tell me to go to? Any of the doors. Okay, so it actually means... I actually nearly missed that, which would have been free XP gone, but there's more herbivore XP, which is going to help us in the Wintertot grind as well. 120. Yep, herbivore level 9. 184 to the next, so that's another book and another lamp. But hopefully we'll get to some herbivore training before that's actually needed. And I just finished this inventory widow logs. Yeah. Clue scroll hard bird's nest. Lovely jubbly. Let's check the stat, and it's just a dig one. Decent. There it is, 41 woodcutting. That means we can officially use the rune axe, but the problem is I don't have a rune axe and I've been using this goddamn bronze pickaxe the whole time, which has made it incredibly slow. But what I'm going to do is do a little bit more woodcutting, and then unfortunately I'm going to have to move on to crafting. And I know 50 crafting is a goal I want anyway, but I need to get it up to 31, I believe it is, for Lost City. Yeah, 31 crafting for Lost City, because Lost City is one of the quest requirements for, what do you would call it? Fairy Tale Part 1. We need Fairy Tale Part 1 to go kill the things for the rune axe, and also get our... Or is it Nature Spirit? Well, we need to do Nature Spirit anyway. We need 18 crafting for that anyway. So we'll get that banged out some crafting after we do a little bit more wood cutting. And yeah, that's pretty much the plan. And then we can go for the rune axe, because I don't want to be doing the whole way to 61 wood cutting with a bronze axe, because that would be insane. And I know I'm a little bit stupid, but I'm not that stupid. So I've been doing a spot of crafting, and yes, I've been getting flax and spinning it. I know it's not the most efficient method, but I'm going to need the bow strings eventually. We just got our crafting now. Whenever we do this batch, we need to get our crafting XP to 11,883, and then we're going to go new Nature Spirit, which gives me 3k XP, which gives me 31 crafting, and that's all I need to get Lost City done, I believe. I also did a little bit of woodcutting AFK while I was playing a different game, because the new Call of Duty BR got released, and I thought I'd just do something AFK. So officially at 48 woodcutting, all with a bronze axe. Kind of embarrassing, but hopefully we can go do some quests now and work towards that rune axe. But first I'm going to go burn some logs, and hopefully we should get 50 fire making, because I think I have like, I don't know, like 600 widow logs. That should be enough to get the 50 fire making. Let's just find out right now. So I'm literally just about to complete the first item in the checklist, which is 50 fire making, just after I burn these 4 logs. Just let me check my RL night here. I burned... Doesn't actually say how many logs I burned. I'd say it was probably like, I don't know, maybe about 800 logs, more, 900 logs the whole way. Wait, what? Oh my god, I miscalculated by 1 log. Hold on, let me just fix this real quick. 13 XP, burn new. Okay, now we can check it off the checklist. But next, we're going to start working towards that rune hatchet. So we need to go to our Doin first and get a silver bar so we can make the silver sickle, so we can do the Nature Spirit quest, because it's one of the quests you need before to do Fairy Tale Part 1, so we can access the tree spirits, and also the fairy rings, which will also be really helpful. That's another part of this Wintertot grind. We're unlocking fairy rings, which is going to help me get across the map so much better. But we're going to run to our Doin, go buy a silver bar, and then we're going to go back to Alcarid, get a silver sickle mold, Now we have everything we need to do Nature Spirit. We'll quickly go and do that, and then we'll start working on Lost City. Silver bar acquired. It only cost 150 coins. Not too bad. Off the Alcarid we go. So just bought the sickle mold, and now all you have to do is run over to a furnace, and I believe there's a furnace just across here in Alcarid. Yep, just over this direction. And then next on the quest, we have to go speak to Drezel. All it need is a weapon and a few stamina pots, but we've got the full graceful outfit. We've got no stamina pots. We ain't got time to be messing about with those. And that's pretty much it. Just some food, because I'm pretty sure I have to kill like 3 level 30 gas or something like that. I've done this quest once. That's it. Long time ago. Not really too sure, but hopefully. Yeah, silver sickle. Easy peasy. Off to see my man Drezel. Boom, Nature Spirit complete. Nice bit of XP, but if I'm right, this should put me at 31 crafting. Would you see my Maz be wrong again? Also 2k hit points and 2k defense XP. Don't think that's going to do anything for us. Yeah, 31 crafting. Sweet. Yeah, it was the only level we got. Let's see what hit points. Hit points is actually quite close to 42, and defense is getting near 41. We've still got base 40 combat stats, so that's Nature Spirit complete. And now I'm going to look at doing Lost City. Let's see what I need for that badass quest. Okay, so I've started the Lost City quest, and if you didn't know, you have to go to Entrana, which you can't take any weapons or armor or anything like that. So I have to take runes, and I'm going to be casting Fire Strike because, yeah, I just like casting Fire Strike. If you're going to buy some Fire Rune packs, I'll probably buy like 5. I know I probably shouldn't. I should probably just, let's see. Yeah, 704. That's more than enough Fire Runes because we need to kill zombies over there, and we need to kill this tree spirit. So that's that. We need to get a knife, and then we need to go talk to these monks, go to Entrana, try and kill zombies for a bronze axe, go chop the German tree, kill the level 101 tree spirit. You know, just Lost City things, you know. Oh, that's just so typical. So I made the biggest misplay ever, and pretty much I forgot mind runes. So you can't cast any strikes without any mind runes, which is an absolute fail on my part. The only things I can cast are telekinetic grab and enchant crossbow bows, and unless I'm going to enchant the tree spirit to death, it's not going to happen. I could flinch it, but like, oh, that's just going to take a long ass time, and I'm just gonna teleport out. Waste of a law rune, but it has to be done. Has to be done. Flip's sake. Okay, so I just defeated the tree spirit, and I got 3 things of the dreaming tree, and that's because you need one for the recipe of disaster, ceramic viruses part, I think, and the other part is, hold on, let me just double check to make sure I get my facts right. The Feminic Trials, but I need to not craft them in the Dreaming Straps yet, so I've got all my Dreaming branches. Now I just have to wait because I forgot to bring a law rune. I'm literally forgetting all my runes, but I've got my home teleport back up in 5 minutes. So just chill here, and then we craft this into Dreaming Staff, and then we just teleport straight to the Zenaris place. I forgot the name there for a second. But yeah, straight to Zenaris. Lost City done. Then all we have is Fairy Tale Part 1, which is a little bit more sticky, as you will see. Boom, Lost City complete. So I believe this is the part that's gonna let me know how fast I'm gonna be able to actually do this. This guy gives you 3 random items, and we just need to hope that he gives me something decent that's easy for an Iron Man to get. Hopefully not a herb that I need to clean. Let me skip through all this dialogue real quick. King worm, snape grass, and a lime. Right, well the good news is I have snape grass. Oh no, do I have snape grass? No, I don't have snape grass. Hold on, I need to go back to the drawing board to try and find out how to get this stuff. 1 sec. Okay, so after checking the wiki, snape grass spawns just beside the crafting guild. Easy. Lime, we can go buy it in the Grand Tree shop. Easy. And then the last thing we had to do was, I forget already, lime, kingworm, that also spawns in the Grand Tree or Tree Gnome Village, one of the two. It's pretty easy, just gonna have to take a trip over there, get them and the lime, and then just go grab the snape grass because I'm beside the crafting guild. Thank God. I was really dreading there's a lot of bad things we could have got in this. A lot of bad things. So as you can see here is the snape grass spawn just west of the crafting guild. You've got these ugly ass hobgoblins. And a funny story of these, the first ever hardcore Iron Man I tried when it first came out, I died by one of these guys and I stopped playing. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I tried running at like level 10. I think it was in like one of the quest guides that you come and get here because I think you need it for another quest. This is Mr. Hudo, where we can get our lime. I'm gonna buy 2 because, yeah, why not? And then basically just up here is where we can collect the king worms, and we'll just collect a couple of those because they can actually be attacked by the ghasts that are in Mortania whenever we have to bring this to your man to get it blessed. So gotta get a few just in case, because knowing my luck, I know I have to bring a pouch, but I'm not really sure how those mechanics work, to be totally honest. But I'll just bring a few just in case. I just ran the whole way here, and guess what I did? Just guess. Guess what I've done. Can you guess? No flipping go speak amulet. So unknown to me, Mr. Tanglefoot here actually determined or came out to be the hardest boss that I've actually fought. I don't even call him a boss, but the hardest creature that I've actually fought in this account. That's because I checked online for this flinching guide, and you can see right here I'm trying to get it to work, but I eventually just completely give up. There's also a sort of like I don't really know why, but the Tanglefoot really doesn't like just the north side of the room there. This is me trying the flinching spot right here, and he just keeps getting in. He actually got me down to quite a low HP there, so I give up. So I just got this technique down where you hit him and he just like de-aggroes you straight away, and you just walk back. You get like cleaner. There you go, like that's cleanness there. I know, I get it far better like as I'm just like running back to the room. You can also do it with walk energy, as you'll see. I know it's quite sped up, but that's because this fight took a goddamn year. But the main thing is we got him in the end. I wouldn't even try that flinch spot because for some reason I could be flinching wrong or something, but it definitely just wasn't working for me. And there's like the walking sort of de-aggro technique I've got going on in sort of a safe spot. He does hit me the odd time, but usually he hits me for a 0 or he hits me for 11. There's like no in between. I've got lobbies. I managed to beat him with nearly a full inventory of food, so it was not big of a deal, but it was just worrying that the flinch spot wouldn't work. But when you come up with something on the fly, so if you ever have to do this, just use the north side of the room. Click on the guy, click away, click on the guy, click away, click on the guy, click away. And you should be able to hit him more times than he hit you. And if you have decent combat stats, it should be okay. What makes this so hard is you actually have to use the magical specters, or yeah, like secateurs, whatever they're called. You know, the wee hedge clippers we call them. You have to use them to fight. You can't use your own like rune skimmy or whatever combat equipment you have. But we got that done. So this is me just going back to claim this quest. The wee benefit of me doing agility is I've got this small wee shortcut. I can't use this super short shortcut right now, but I can use a shortcut at least. So I go redeem, and that is Fairy Tale Part 1 complete. Now we just have to do a little bit of Fairy Tale Part 2 and unlock the fairy rings finally. Boom, quest complete, nice bit of XP, and that gives us a serious farming boost. Level 1 to level 17, 17 total levels right there. Never trained farming in my life. Looking forward to working that one out. Pretty decent, pretty decent. A little bit more attack XP I think it was as well. Nearly at 41 attack. And yeah, that battle was a bit scary, so we're gonna have to get those combat stats up soon and get some combat gear, but we're not focusing on that right now. Right now it's purely the winter talk grind. Oof. Get a lamp. That should put us up to another herbo level, I think, maybe? No, not another herbo level. 94 XP, another book or another 2 lamps. Decent. Boom, just like that, unlocked fairy rings. You don't need to complete that quest, I'm sure everybody knows that by now. So you can go to not this fairy ring, because this fairy ring brings you straight back to Lumbridge. I think, yeah, we need to go to this fairy ring down here. And if I code this to be BKQ, I can go and I don't have an axe. I need to get an axe out of the bank. And then we can go attempt to chop a tree, and that should spawn a tree spirit. And then with the tree spirit, we can kill them and they will drop us the fabled rune axe finally. And that's just one of the things I love about Iron Man mode. The amount of things I just had to do just to get a rune axe. And we haven't even got a rune axe yet. We need to hit the drop table for that. But where is my bronze axe for the last time, hopefully? I'll take some food as well. I'll just take some cakes. Didn't really need them anyway. But BKQ, I think these things also drop nature runes at quite a high rate, which are also useful obviously for Alkin whenever we get to that to make some money. But I think the fire ring's over here. Yep, here's a fire ring. If I configure this to BKQ, it should work, and it'll bring me to the Enchanted Valley whenever I get there. B, where's B? Here's B. K is 2 around, and Q's this way. EKQ, Enchanted Valley. Let's go. So I think it's this tree here, but we need to use this tree stump here to safe spot them whenever they actually come out, or like these two plants here. Yeah, so if I chop down this tree, yep, that spawns a tree spirit, and then we safe spot them. Equip this, make sure that my spell is on. There we go. You don't actually get magic XP doing this, so I'm just gonna get the splashing XP, but it's better than nothing. If you did range, you wouldn't get any XP at all. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We gotta kill these things now until we get a rune axe. Yo, so there's our first axe drop, and it's actually a mithril axe. Now, it's not the axe I wanted, but it's actually not too bad, because I'm pretty sure mithril axe is one of the axes we need for a quest. But at least we know that these things are actually gonna drop us an axe. Just give me a rune. Wrong color of blue. Wrong color of blue. We done it. We done it. We got it. We got the rune axe. It took us, let me just check how many kills it took. So it took 16 kills. In that course, we got 220 nature runes, 3 mithril axes, 1 toad flax, 1 steel axe, and now we have the rune axe. Let's go. 2 Wintertot checklist items complete. Get in. You didn't actually think I was going to do a video for the clue scroll, did you? Well, I just got myself an easy clue scroll, and this is what we get. Yeah, no, never mind.